their own nation, while our own country is languishing because you or me, if you go to the country, our lives are not safe. We don't have that opportunity to start. No basic level where you can start as a Nigerian, or you finish your education, or you finish your university, or you finish your secondary school, or even your vocational job. And we need manpower. Nigeria is a young country. Yes, in the terms of other countries like Britain and all, we are a very young nation. And we should be trying to develop and move fast. We are not going to start now to discover lights. Lights have been discovered. Fire has been discovered. It's for us to make use of it to move forward. And I put to task the governments that are going to conduct our affairs now to make sure that they put things in place for people to start coming home. We are saying light has been our problem, electricity. To have a constant light in the country has been a problem of Nigeria. When our neighbor, Ghana, are not even thinking about that again. They have been having a constant light for how many years? Even celebrating it. And we call ourselves what? So we are giants of Africa. When we cannot show why we are giants. You know? So we need to see changes. And I'm happy that no matter how little it is, changes have started coming over. Starting from this election, hopefully next election becomes good, and so we have a better election, and we have a best election. And we keep to that standard, and not coming back again to the dungeons and the way we say, oh, it's Nigerian team. Nigerian team, there's not like Nigerian factor. We should all be proud to call ourselves Nigerians. Where you go, you get a proper job without fear or favor, without any godfather, without who you know or who you don't know. By your merits and your education, because we study. Nigerians are capable, they are intelligent people. They study, starting from the north to south, we have capable and intelligent people. So why can't we create an environment, conducive environment for those people to come back, or those in Nigeria to be able to flourish? Why? They always say that in a place, in a town, in a village, where only one man is the rich man, that village is a poor village. And you can compare Nigeria to South Africa. That's, I'm talking about African nation. Compare Nigeria now to Thailand. They will start to say made in Thailand goods. Now they are gone. Compared to Nigeria to South Korea. Those are the people that started with us. Compared to Nigeria in comparison with Malaysia. So, are we not the same human being? Is there anything wrong with us? Are we not thinking? Look at even the Gulf states, how they are developing their own states. Not with their own intelligence, but they have the oil money and they utilize it to make their own country to be like a paradise. Everybody's rushing to now. So is there anything wrong with us not to make our own country to look like that? So I hope that the leaders of today will try to see reasons to make Nigeria to be beautiful and worth living. If you make your own country to be beautiful, people will come and join you to live there. People will be rushing in to cheer with your own success. And so is your own citizens. And it's not too much to ask. You don't have to go to the venues or to heaven or to moon to get those things. They are with us here on earth. It's only good organization, structure, and good governance. That's what we need. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. My next question will be around those Nigerians living abroad. Mention those living in Britain, the Great Britain here, in America. We have a good number of Nigerians who are in commerce, business, who are in political positions, ministerial positions here in Great Britain, in America. We have Nigerians who are celebrities here in Britain and in America. We have Nigerians who are good sportsmen and women here in Britain, in America, and other parts of Europe. Now, before even this election, there was a whole lot of misconceptions and misunderstanding about how even the election will be conducted. Now that we have a free and fair election, and you, from your previous statements and advices, you've commended the new president and the parliamentarians that were elected into office. Now, those Nigerians living here who have all these talents, I would like you to give them some advice that will encourage them that there is hope, a very big hope ahead back home, so that they will be enlightened and prepared to go back home to contribute what they have already learned here, what they have already contributed here, some of these experiences that they can give back home to Nigeria. Well, what advice will you give to them, Chief Dr. Uzoalor? Thank you.
Yes, of course. We Nigerians are very able and capable people. We have talents, and most of our talents are being shown here in Great Britain. Those talents can as well be transferred to Nigeria, but there must be a playing field. There must be opportunity. There must be a structure that will encourage you to bring your talent home, so that you can be able to continue doing what you are doing that everybody sees. Yes, you mentioned about sports people. Most of Nigerians are very good here in Britain. They are winning gold medals and all those things. If there's opportunity created, good facilities to start with for the sports people, why can't they come home? They can come and run for Nigeria and still win the same gold medals that are winning for Britain. But when we begin to put our house in order by making sure that we have the facilities as they're supposed to be, people can start coming home and bringing their talent. Yeah, they say, oh, okay, you are abroad. We are someone here now. You want to come and take over. You want to come and do that. But it's not like that. It's not like that. What of most of us who have even gone home now to help? And when you go, you are frustrated. Even they want to kill you because you come with a very clean and honest mentality. You want the country to progress. They see you as blocking ways for some people of how they embezzle and the corruption and eating the money or whatever they call it. So, until we get rid of all those kind of rotten attitudes and make sure that we have a clear and dispelled structure, free of corruption, equal opportunity for all, Nigerians will begin to go home and invest. We have a lot of Nigerian millionaires abroad, both in America and here. They are there, making their money. For them, if you like, you can go where you want to go. But everybody still wants to go back to his country, wants to see that his country is doing well, wants to know that his country is being counted on. When you call other nations, you call their own country. That makes them proud. The proud, the privilege, that happiness that when they call other nations, your own nation, your own country is called among them. You be very proud that yes, the country are being mentioned in line with other nations. But sometimes you see, when it matters, they go to international conference or whatever. Yeah, our own nations, you can't even hear about Nigeria. When they call South Africa. Why? Because we make ourselves to be neglected. We make ourselves, because there's no structure, no development, massive development from one state to another. Have a good road transport, both rail and motorways and even seaways. Now, airways is working fine, but we need improvement on that. That make other nations to count on you. If they want to host anything, they can say, yes, let's come to Nigeria, because the facilities are there. To host a World Cup, they can come to Nigeria, because you don't have those facilities. You don't have a constant light to start with. But that was done in South Africa, because the facilities are there. So this is where I want our leaders, new leaders, to think. Develop our country. Put good infrastructures, put facilities there. And you have a right to come and say, yes, I want this to come to my own country. I want to host this. I want to host that. I want to be counted on. Now, we are fighting to become, become one of the permanent UN representatives, to have the seats. Well, you must show something for that. You must show something for that. Yes, we are the most populous black nation on earth. Is that enough? It's not enough. It must show some element of organization, development, transparency, governance. Then they'll say, yes. We are talking about China. We know when China started. Now China is sitting and commanding. They are now the second largest economy in the whole world. Where are we? Where are we? We talk about other nations. Look at India as well. How they are developing. And they are not much better than us. Population-wise, even if you go to India, you see that there are places in Nigeria that are 10 times better. But people are working and putting things together. Bringing the name of the nation. Going to moon, launching this and launching that. We can do that. But if our guys in America or United Kingdom wants to come and launch, you will see some politicians who will say, if you don't give me this, you won't do that. If you don't give me that, you will do that. They will even start to organize, to come and disorganize the whole thing. Forgetting that it's the nation they are destroying. It's the image of the country are being destroyed. Its image is that our own pride are being damaged. Sometimes I wonder when they show all those things about Africa and most of all about Nigeria, what are those leaders? Do they watch the television and see all those people dying of hunger, no houses, no this, no that, all those shanty town and ghettos and dungeons? How are they thinking? After that, they will just say, don't mind this. You go and sleep in your own villa and mansion. When everywhere surrounding you is ghetto. I don't know how people can live. And Nigeria has the money. We have the wealth to develop Nigeria better than any other nation in the world. Why can't we do that? Why the greediness to embezzle, to carry what belongs to everybody for yourself? I pray God not to give us such kind of people again from now forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Dr. Uzoalor. Viewers who have just joined us, thank you for coming. You've just heard from Chief Dr. Uzoalor of Nigeria, who living in the United Kingdom here. I thank you, and I will hand you over to our studio. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.